Okay, so welcome back. Okay, so today is June um, 29 of 2022. Right, so yesterday we already started the, our discussion about Forex trading, right? So I just hope that you were able to gain a lot of information, a lot of knowledge about it. Okay, so but as a recap to the things that we did yesterday, so you were able to, hold on. Right? So I do apologize for that. So there will be some issue. Okay, so we basically encountered words like um, base currency, gold currency, liquidity, right? So we also have terminologies like uh, currency pairs, never fail. Okay, so uh, I understand that everybody here is new to forex trading or trading forex. So this webinar would be all about, say, the world of forex market. Okay, so we'll be able to help and we will be able to learn as a beginner. So uh, how we'll be able to trade forex, what would be the necessary important things that we have to remember so we will be able to begin our training. Okay? So, you know, like me, so uh, without basically told by my classmate before, so I really am not totally interested in Forex because there's nobody just invited me to be with a field. Like, there are other people that if you're going to invite them, so they would have to say no because this field really curtails, or should I say, um, um, curtails risks, so something like that. Right, so as a beginner, we would always have to say where I will begin. Okay, so forex trading is kind of complicated. As I mentioned yesterday, this is a very complicated, should I say, field. Okay, so you really have to take those information one by one, since you'll be able to understand the strategies, those determinants for you to be a successful trader. Alright, so in order for you to get acquainted the should I say, the terminologies that we have here in forex exchange, so this place is basically for you because it's meant for you. Alright, okay, so let's begin with what is forex. Okay, so yesterday, if you were able to remember, I already shared to you what is a forex. What is forex, right? So foreign exchange, foreign, something that here, something that is not local, right? So something that is traded internationally, right? So and then we have also words like rate. Okay, so that would be the difference between the currency of the pairs. Okay, that is basically what we have learned of forex. Okay, so to further that, okay, so according to our research here, forex is basically um, a global financial market. Okay, so when I say global, so it's the participation would be every nation. Okay, so every existing nation in this earth. Okay, so global financial market that allows one to trade currencies, right? So if you think that the currency will be stronger versus the other, so you are going to end up that you are going to gain a profit. If you are going to project that, say like uh, your traded pair would weaken, so you will gain loss, or it would have to depend on you, so whether you're going to buy or sell. Okay, so say for example, I worked before in Taiwan, and then we were basically earning the Taiwan dollar. Okay, so the tick symbol, the tick currency tick symbol of that would be NTD, right? So the country name would be New Taiwan, and the currency is dollar, right? So I told myself that once I will be able to get back here in the Philippines, so I just have to go to the money changer, so I will be able to exchange those amounts. So without knowing that the difference is really totally matters. Okay, so the price that I got there in Taiwan is different when I go here in the Philippines already. So when I sell my new Taiwan dollar, so the value that I receive is already been less. So I told myself that I should have exchanged this amount in Taiwan because the price is much more higher there than when I got back here in the Philippines. Okay, so say for example, so you have in New Taiwan dollar you have 100, say $100 for MPD. So and then there would be exchange rate. Okay, so this is basically where traders earn a profit. Okay, so for example, the amount there or the rate exchange rate there is 1 peso would be I mean 1 NTD would be 1.2 uh, um, peso. So and then when you get back here, so it is just one NTD would be 98 cents. Okay, so you are basically losing, should we say, for example, 102, you are losing 20 pesos for that particular exchange. Okay, so that is basically how trading works. Okay, so exchange rate is a relative price of two currencies from two different countries. Right? So we got second. So you'll be able to find Japanese yen. Think of yourself, wow, $1 is worth 100 yen. So as I mentioned a while ago, so your new Taiwan dollar, if you're going to exchange that one in the Philippines, so that would just be 98 pesos. So you're losing 20 pesos in market value. Alright. So the foreign exchange market, which is basically usually known as Forex or FX, so it is basically one of the largest financial market in the world. Okay, so if you're going to compare stock market versus Forex market, so stock market is basically handled by financial private corporations, while Forex is basically the wealth of a particular nation. Okay, so you are basically uh, doing business with other currencies. Okay, so the FX market is global. Okay, so and should we say uh, exchange rates change by the second, so the market is constantly in flux. It's moving. It is traded. It is where uh, certain particular activity will happen. Right. Right. So for currency traders like me, so I joined this particular field. So for currency traders, also known as currency speculators, okay, you are going to speculate whether that particular currency is much more stronger than the base currency that you are going to trade. Okay. So in other words, if I am a trader, so I can at least basically have as long your your money or the level that you be. Okay. So you can just basically have that once you are ready to become a part of a trader and so for example for the dealer itself. And if you're going to compare against the stock market, is much more is huge. So how about forex market? So it's much more bigger than the stock market itself. Okay, so trillions of certain currencies traded daily. So imagine how massive, imagine how gigantic it is. Right? So, as I mentioned a while ago, so this video just about 50 minutes because we are nothing well. We have colds, we have cough, so that is why it's quite hard for us to explain better. Okay, so that is basically what we have here. Okay, so if you wanted to, if you're interested in this field, this can give us, should I say, uh, where you will be able to relate to money. Okay, so this is not just basically for those people who doesn't have any work. So this is basically uh, can be done by anybody, right? So most especially for those person like you doesn't have any work at all. So I told myself that this is might be the best thing that I can do because I really cannot exist in a certain corporation, a certain big corporation. So that's why I told myself that I just have to set out job like this because this is much more good, this is much more better, right? Okay, so I am going to conclude this video. So I just want everyone to follow us, okay, to subscribe, join our community here. So there will be prizes that basically awaits you once you will be able to cope up with this financial issue, project problem, or in God's time you will become a trillionaire, you will become a billionaire. Okay, so basically hoping on that. Okay, so uh, for the support for the 500 people that believes in us, I'm asking your prayers and I'm still for your support, so, right? So um, yeah, uh, the group that I am basically part of is basically doing well. So I'm so happy that I was able to have them as my people because they're doing good. They're doing everything. So it's really able to earn, will be able to gain profit of every trade that we do. Okay. So and I basically joined the demo challenge as well. Okay, so the first account I basically posted this on Facebook. So the first account we're doing well. So that is why the second account it's the first the leverage is 1:100. So but the requirement in there is 1:500. So I would have to change that. Supposing I don't have any more time to do that, so that's why I created another account. So during the time it's just basically moving the trigger. So it's going to use trend analysis and candlestick analysis as well, and then a minute trade as well. So I got bankrupt already. So I had $300 remaining for $1,000 that was funded for the bill. So I could look at the top of that because our source our funds is insufficient money to trade currencies. Alright? Okay. So I just hope that you were able to learn and gain something in our video here. Okay, so I am going to see you some other time, so please subscribe. Join our here. Even if you wanted to join Forex as well, so you just basically coordinate with me. So the broker that I basically have is so nice. So you are just going to do nothing but just follow uh, whatever the commands that they do have set in there. Alright, so I think that will just be all. Have a great day, and I just hope that you're going to have a great afternoon. Happy trading. Goodbye.